There's a mindset that I like to revert back to whenever I feel unmotivated, whenever I just feel directionless, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, maybe even distracted sometimes. We all have those phases where we're distracted, where we're not 100% on our purpose. What I would say is if you're now in this stage, right, and you feel unmotivated, I want to give you a mindset shift which might help you to see things in a different light, right? This could honestly really help you. So what I would say is you have to understand, so today's April 2023, right? We all know that. You will look back at this month, at this year, and your future self will either look back in regret, right? John didn't take the right actions. You were watching porn. You were, wasting your time. You were doing the bad habits. You were on TikTok all day. You were on Instagram all day. Why? Or your future self will look back in positivity, right? In just a good light. And you'll be like, yeah, I did good for myself. I worked on myself. I had a consistent routine. I was trying to build something. So you have to think that today, the present day, now that you're watching this video, your future self will look back at this day as a memory, this week, this month. And that memory will be either positive or negative. And I don't know about you, but that helps to motivate me because I want my future self to look back not in regret, not in shame, in guilt, shame that I could have, attested to something bigger than myself. I could have done more. I genuinely don't want that for myself. And so, whenever I feel unmotivated, whenever I feel, what is this going to lead to? Where is this going? This work is mundane, it's been tough, etc. I go back to thinking about my future self, right? It comes from a place of selflessness, right? I want my future self to have everything. I want him to not live in regret. I want him to think, yeah, this year was the year. You put everything that you could have put. You exceeded your expectations. It's a small mindset shift, but it helps you to see things in perspective, right? Because we always live in a state of selfishness, right? We think, oh, now I want to just do the bad habits. I don't really care about the implications, but the implications are not only on people around you, right, in the future or in the present tense, but also yourself, your future self, right? Even today, the actions they take today will influence you not only today, but in the future even more, right? So think about that whenever you're lost, whenever you're stuck in a deep rut, you're doing bad habits, don't forget to even visualize, right? Take a second to, no one tells you this, like visualize your future self. And I want you to even visualize the negative implications, right? Close your eyes and imagine your future self feeling in regret, feeling shame, feeling guilt that you didn't take the right habits, the right actions. That feels scary. I don't know about you, but that gets, that puts a fire under my ass. And if you think of the other way, right? You imagine your future self proud. You imagine him, doing good. He's strong. He ate healthy food, right? He took care of his body in the present moment so he can have a good future, right? He took care of his habits, his goals. He worked on himself. That gives you a good feeling, right? When you visualize that, when you close your eyes and you're like, yeah, you know what? I want that. And so whenever you feel lost, I want you to actually do this visualization. Imagine those two things, right? Close your eyes and imagine the negative, right? The negative implications. But then I want you to visualize the positive, right? You took the actions. Imagine you not scrolling on TikTok, you're not on Instagram all day, you're dopamine detoxing, you're taking actions in the right direction. How good does that feel? And your future self is bigger than yourself, right? So you are acting in the perspective of selflessness, right? Not selfishness. Because who knows, your future self could help a lot of people. And if you work on yourself in the present moment, if you're even selfish now, I say this many times, selfish now, be selfless later. So take the right actions, because in the future, this will all be a memory. And that memory will either be positive or it'll be negative. And I don't know about you, but as I said, this lights a fire under my ass. So I hope this helped you. I hope this gave you a new perspective. I like giving mindset shifts. I like giving new perspectives on topics that maybe not a lot of people talk about. Again, brother, I hope this helped. So if you want, I have a resource down below. It's free. It's a short guide on overcoming your no-fap urges. Click down below if you want. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Peace.